Hey, what's going on, guys? MindaQ77B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004. This is episode number 171 today for the final season of the Sharpie 500. Last episode. Oh boy, there was a reason why it's now going to be forever known as the Michigan Miracle. And now I'm feeling red hot. Yeah, the paint scheme says it all too. We're going to Bristol. Shop edition coming in. Probably the last one we'll ever do in this playthrough is the sheet metal plates. 9 races, because we only got 12 episodes left, or 12 races to go anyway, in the whole career mode. Literally, nothing really worth doing, I would say. We got stuff repairing and all that crap, but we're actually going to sell this engine here, because we got no reason to have it anymore. Instead, we're going to build probably our final engine ever. We're going to have 89 power, 93 efficiency, and 93 durability. So we've yet to ever even get to the 90s. Well, we could, but I'm not doing it because 9 races would be too long. 6 races is what we'll do. In terms of overhaul repair work, I guess I'll just wait till the next episode to get everything back in sync. In terms of what we're gonna do though for yeah, I kind of have an idea what we're going to bring. Bristol's always been a high downforce track anyway, and of course we need some straightaway speed. Again, we're not out of the woods yet, because Bristol's still pretty tough, you know, with the default setup, and of course that's a challenge anyway. We have now an 87-point lead over Dale Earnhardt Jr. because of that Michigan Miracle. Everyone else is essentially a full race back. Yeah, Tony Stewart got hit hard in this last few weeks, especially with him blowing up, I think, at Michigan as well. We're gonna need all the tire grip we can get. Maybe even tire wear. We'll probably just save that for Darlington, maybe. Yeah, we'll just do that. Engine, of course. We're gonna probably not use the most powerful engine there is. We're just gonna use this one because we can. Downforce, though, we will need. I will just use this one right here. Use the fresh one for another track. Anyway, 91 car rating. Let's just go see if we can actually win Bristol one last time. Okay, well, it's definitely tight. I will say that. Default setups are always pretty tight around Bristol anyway. It feels tight anyway. So, in terms of getting pole position, I don't think it's going to happen. In terms of I'll let you take a wild guess who's on pole position. Out of guesses? Well, you'll see. As our qualifying time is going to get nullified because we just got tight off of 2. So we're going to be starting towards the middle of the pack, it looks like here, because the AI have really stepped up in qualifying, so that's unfortunate for us.
Nice lap. We'll be okay.
No, we won't. 17th is where we'll start at Bristol for a final Bristol race. And no surprises there. Earnhardt Jr. on pole. Okay, so he's going to run away with the race, and let's see how well we can catch back up.
It's nighttime here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and we're ready to go racing under the lights. It's the Sharpie 500 brought to you by EA Sports. This is one of the most exciting tracks in the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. So many cars, so little space. Wouldn't you agree?
The fans here love watching this race. There'll be some bumping and banging out there in this one. I can assure you of that.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. has put together a great season so far.
Being in the top 5 is a huge boost in self-confidence. I know everyone on that team is very happy with their performance this season, and rightfully so.
Jeremy Mayfield changed teams after the 2001 season, ending a 4-year tenure with Roger Penske.
A lot of people, Ray Evernham included, believe Mayfield still has a lot of untapped potential. He certainly has shown flashes of brilliance in the past. Maybe he can put that number 19 Dodge in victory lane today.
The UPS Ford will start the race with hopes of getting another top 10 finish at a short track.
Man, he is amazing. And what a charge towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Let's get ready to rumble because we're going to have 125 laps under the lights at, of course, the most dangerous short track, I would say, in terms of our championship hopes. And away we go. 125 laps around this goddamn bull ring. And immediately we're getting tight off the corner because we hit the apron. And we're just going to try to, at this point, I don't know, capitalize on the Ward Burton glitch. We really need to get up to the fifth place, though, or whatnot. I already know we're not going to get like any sponsorship happiness at all. We got to make sure we finish ahead of Stewart as well to try to minimize that damage. Our teammate's trying to hold us up a little bit, but he's just holding his line up there. We're trying to make a move as we. Did we just blow McMurray's engine? He's smoking. McMurray is smoking after the contact that we gave him. That never happened before. Did I just give him a tire rub? Did I just give McMurray a tire rub? Is that even... No, that can't be possible. I mean, already, McMurray's going super slow. He's probably out of the race already on like lap 3. I don't know if he missed his gear ratio setting or what, but for some reason, he's out of the race, it seems. Already on lap 3. I wasn't even trying to do anything. I was just trying to get him out of my way or whatnot. And, as soon as I made contact, that's when he blew up. That's so weird. Like, he didn't, like get his car on fire or anything. It just started smoking. That was so weird. That's, like, the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me in this game. One of the weirdest things, anyway. I don't know if it's not as weird as having a caution on pit road, where, I think it was Jeff Burton that took out Tony Stewart in the middle of pit lane in Chicagoland Season 1. But that's pretty up there in the weird department. We're not going anywhere forward, by the way. So now, for the leader, Dale Earnhardt Jr., I'm guessing still, all he has got to do now is just get through this lap traffic as best he can. He did gain nearly 7 seconds on us, but let's just see how he does with the traffic, because he only get clean air for a short amount of time. But of course, it's not just that we have to worry about. We'll have to see if Groundhog Day, I mean Ward Burton, sees a shadow on pit road and causes a caution, or Fittipaldi, or you know, either one's fine. If either one of them sees their shadow, you know, that's going to cause a caution. It doesn't happen all the time. It does happen most of the time, though, in this game anyway. So it can happen. This 122 is just really doing a fantastic job at defensive driving here, honest to goodness. But can it handle this? Yeah, that's it, kid. But, of course, that costed us our right front a little bit. Damn. So we're going to have to repair that a little bit. Ain't no big deal. We still have a lot of downforce on this 88 machine. Oh, it just kind of just sparked the ground right then and there. You know what they say, pal. Rubbin's racing. Yeah, I get it. Lap times have not really fallen off at all, despite being halfway on fuel. If anything, it's like maybe like 2 or 3 tenths of a second per lap if I keep hitting a consistent line. The tire wear is starting to finally kick in. I don't know about the rest of the field, but I know I've been skidding that right front quite a bit, so it is justifiably so that I'm pushing that right front a little bit too hard. Yeah, we're still about a 6-second gap between ourselves and the leader. I'm guessing is Dale Earnhardt Jr. I didn't really check the leaderboard to cheat and find out, and I will refrain from doing so. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, I'm gonna say. Is anyone surprised? It's Dale Jr. Yeah, we're doing fine here. 13th place. We were almost not okie dokie there. So I'm just more about like saying like when is Dale Jr. gonna pit versus Ward Burton? That's what we have to find out. Looks like we're gonna try to make a pass on our old friend Jerry Nadeau. We're gonna try to force him up there because we're just having a hard time getting around people. And Ward's actually right in front of us. Unfortunately, we're gonna put old Jerry into the wall a little bit there. No contact though. But Ward Burton's actually in front of us. He's running in 10th right now. So definitely for sure, he'll be a good indicator of when this will actually keep going. Yeah, we're still 6.2. He's still having a hard time getting around the AI, which is really good. The more they get held up, the better. It is kind of hard to pass here in general, even as for the player. Well, that's just Bristol, baby. We're gonna try to get around Mayfield as well in this whole little corner as well. Even with the logo rival being at -40, we're still gonna try to make a clean pass, and we do. And because we made the clean pass, well, unfortunately, Kenson's going to go right around him as well. We actually got rid of the logo rival as well because we got the +2 for making a clean pass, so he should be -38. Yeah, we're still nowhere near where we're supposed to be. We're going to try to get ourselves some rear end damage to get some little bit more rotation anyway. We're still 6.5 back, and it's probably going to be that way now since he's got around all that traffic, and I haven't yet. So that's going to be annoying. Oh, Dale Jr.'s going in early. Dale is coming in very early. Now we have to try to save a little bit of gas. So that means yep, fuel strategy antics again.
1575. Don't let them run away from you. Stay on them.
We're looking for the 43 and the 22, but guess what? They're right in front of us. So we're going to have to see when exactly are they going to go pit. If anything, we're just going to have to keep doing this whole strategy until they come on in. I really hope they come on in really, really soon. That way we can trap those guys a lap down. That's the plan. Even if it means I have to put it in neutral for like half the track. Capiche?
1572. You're off the pace. Did we miss the car setup? Number 17. It's up high. You're clear.
Caution's out. Oh, that's a wreck. That's a huge wreck. I didn't even have to worry about the whatchamacallit. That's a huge wreck. J.R. Jones runs out of fuel, and Mayfield just creams it in the back of him. Nadews gets also involved as well. We didn't even have to wait for them two to come on into pit road. So now Junior is going to be trapped multiple laps down. Junebug fans, you're probably breathing in the air right now. But of course, it's still far from over, though. We're going to pit under this caution, of course, and just get ourselves a nice, good old 4-tire and fuel strategy. Yeah, we have to repair a little bit. Unfortunately, they set the wedge to 1.0. I'm not going to change it because I'm not going to go against my ruling. We do have to repair the damage just a little bit. You only get a little bit of time to check this stuff anyway. So there's ourselves. I don't know if the wave around's in part of this game or not. I don't remember seeing it. Very good stop indeed, even with the damage repair, where it's going to come out just right behind Jeff Green.
A lot of cars stayed out on that caution, so we're starting toward the back.
Chase Montgomery is now in 10th in this race. That's interesting. There's all the lap down machines on the left-hand side. Is it now? Oh, okay, so I'm going to immediately make a hard left into Mayfield. And unfortunately, we're not even inside the top 5. And Stewart is actually in 2nd place. Stanton Barrett's in 7th, so that's unfortunate there. Okay, so Junior's only a lap. He's the first car 1 lap down. That's not exactly what I want to see. So it wasn't as bad as I thought, as I completely botched that whole thing. That whole scenario I just completely botched. So yeah, Junior's on the inside. He's going to pull away from all of us. So he's back on the lead lap now, unless Newman wants to get around him. No, wait, no, he's on the lead lap too. So I think it's Labonte and Stewart like 1 and 2 right now. Yeah, Stanton Barrett and Jeff Green are running 7th and 8th. That's really interesting to see. We're gonna have to. How was I a -10? Okay. Earlier I made an idiot. And we're not done pitting apparently. So now Mayfield's mad. Even though I wasn't trying on doing anything. Somebody went down pit road. I can't tell who that was. But either way, they're down pit road now. Junior's back on the lead lap. So it's not exactly what I want to see either. But we'll have to see what good old Ward has in store for us, or Fittipaldi, next time around. We're still going to be just running our own race and try to catch up to that 20 car as best we can, or just get inside the top 5. That's all I really care about at this point. I can't believe I'm saying this. We're racing Stanton Barrett for an actual position on the racetrack. He's legitimately running in 5th right now, but probably just going to be outside the top 5 in just a moment. This is like the best race I've ever seen Stanton Barrett ran so far, even though, you know, still, it's also, you know, the Bristol pit road strategies. We make a little contact between him and I, but we're going to take that 5th place away from the BAM Racing Dodge and just set our sights for on Ward Burton and Jeff Green. Jeff Green's on the podium spot, but it's the Joe Gibbs duo of Tony Stewart and Labonte are 1 and 2 at the moment. we'll just have to see what good old Ward has to say, hopefully on the next caution. Or could we have another yellow flag coming to the, people are actually pitting or whatnot. So that's very interesting to see. That's even also a possibility as well.
Faster than the leader. Let's get up there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we're about faster anyway, but we're still like 2 seconds back. So it's going to be really interesting, like, once this whole field gets back up together. We're not having any clean air ourselves, so it's really unfortunate there.
We're catching them, buddy. Stay
But we're not, like, losing any spots ourselves. Oh, Mikey, please get out of the way. I really don't want to use force.
Number 15 is outside.
Thank you.
Come on, buddy.
Both Ward and Jeff have pulled away from me slightly. I'm still getting held up by, not really held up by anybody in particular. It's just my car is just very tight because I'm trying to push it as hard as I can. And the aero damage on the side and the right front really aren't helping either.
Catching up to the leader. Keep on it.
I'm not going to try to get any more damage or anything. I'm just trying to push the rear. I'm just trying to let off the gas and just let the rear tires do the work, like so.
Easy on those Eagles.
However, it's not working as planned anyway. I want to waste the rear grip, not the front grip. So I'm trying to let the car slide and just use the rear tires to slide up a little bit more. Johnny Benson is on a mission himself. If I wasn't fighting for like a top 5 spot, for the stupid sponsorship goal or whatever, I would let him go. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to fight him.
3.5 seconds.
And we're gonna hit the wall. No, we're not. Okay, cool. So now we're almost in that window where I would say in another like 12 laps or so, we're in that window of when people are gonna make their final stop. Yeah, Jeff Green and Ward have not pulled away from Labonte and Stewart have not pulled away from Ward and Jeff, so that's very interesting.
15:38.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see these two still going. Jeff Green legitimately running in third. I hope this still continues as we hit the wall.
35.
So the pit cycle has commenced. Stan Barrett's already made his pit stop. I don't know where Dale Jr. is. It's all a lottery system at this point forward, because I don't know where Dale is. That's the main person we're really racing against in the championship right now, is the 8 car. So it's literally the 8 and 88 show at the moment. So we're now 3.5 seconds back between ourselves and the leader themselves. We're still waiting to see like what is Ward and Jeff doing. We're starting to catch Ward a little bit because he's getting held up by traffic. Oh, this is where it's going to start to get dicey now, because we're going to be mixture of both fresh and worn tire people. So that's going to be really interesting once this is all said and done. I'm still being on the lookout for whether or not these two, well, Craven's really not helping at the moment. He's trying, Craven, get around Fittipaldi so I can as well.
We don't need a bad reputation. Let's be a little more careful.
Sorry, I have to do the whole Bristol maneuver. And even then, I'm not even passing them. Well, I will now.
Don't let him by, but try not to
See, that's a logo rivals. Look, I have to do what I have to do to get around these guys, you know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do.
Don't push your fuel too far. Come on in when you're ready.
Yeah, so now I might have to start thinking about, like, letting off a little bit.
Keep digging. Couple top 5 cars are on.
All right, Ward is in. Ward is in. I don't know where Dale Jr. is. Ward is in. Ward is in. This will determine whether or not we're going to have a chance to win this race or not. Stewart is still staying out there. That's not exactly what I want to see either. Yeah, there goes Jeff Green as well. He's making his stop. I'm waiting for the lead. I'm waiting for Stewart and Labonte there. I'm sorry, no, it's Harvick now in the lead. It's Harvick now in the lead. I guess I was wrong the entire time. I thought it was Stewart, but no, it's Harvick. My mistake. I thought it was Stewart. It wasn't. I've been an idiot this whole time. Well, guess what? I didn't cheat to see. I didn't cheat to see who was leading this time. So I feel proud. That might have been a 60. No, it's a minus 30. So now we're leading the race. I don't see Ward anywhere, so that's really bad news. Really bad news. I'm waiting to see if I can find him in the pit road.
65. I want to see more of those laps.
Anything with Fittipaldi as well? No. So, yeah, the glitch didn't happen. So we're gonna head on pit road. All right, same thing. Just get this over with. A green flag pit stop at this track. So it was Stewart that was leading. I was correct after all. Yeah, I had to come on in. Otherwise, we would not have been able to do anything. All right, even with damage repair, that was still lightning quick. Good job, guys. Alright, so we lost some time because I had to stay out as long as I could, but we're going to lose a spot to Matt Kenseth, but that's about it. We're just racing to the end of the stuff now.
We don't want him getting beside us.
I guess while we're here, like after this corner, we'll check to see. Yes, it's basically the same top 5. We just lost time because I decided to, you know, come on in so early. Where's Junior? Junior is 13th still, so he's about 12 seconds back. So right now it's still a good day. He's about 6 seconds behind us, and we have fresher tires than he does, I think. So we also led laps as well, so we're gonna get some POTUS points there. So that's good. That's good. Good's good. Junior's probably, you know, at this point probably not leading the most laps. In fact, well, maybe he will. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. I don't know. Barrett is still racing, you know, having the race of his life right now. He legit passed me on pit road sequence, as Joe Nemechek serves his pit stops now. That's another spot. Oh, we got more people coming down pit road. Interesting. One person came down pit road. I'm guessing, I don't know who that is, but that's Stewart. Stewart, okay. Okay. That's good. So all we need is two more spots, but we're not going to be able to get Matt Kenseth, I don't think, or whoever's in 5th. I think I saw the 17. I'm probably an idiot. Don't worry, I'm always an idiot. Yeah, that's that white and blue car. That's Matt Kenseth. That's a spot. Oh no, it's Craven in front of us. I don't think we'll be able to catch him, but still. Yeah, Stanton Barrett though, running a legitimate P6. It's a fantastic day for Mr. Barrett. Chase Montgomery as well. He's running in 9th.
Just 6 seconds separates you from the leader. Keep him behind you if you can.
Sorry, Fittipaldi. I had to get around you like that. I got to get after this 49 car. And probably gonna not be able to get after that 17 car at this point either.
Run it strong. Now let's work our way to the front.
Any spot gained is, you know, a point against Dale Earnhardt Jr. So we're gonna try to make our move down the inside on Stanton Barrett of all people, not Ken Schrader, because he's retired I think after season 1 or season 2. We're gonna try to be aggressive, overly aggressive against the 49 car, and I can't believe I actually say that sentence even came out of my mouth. And we passed the BAM Racing Dodge, but even so, regardless of what happens, take a bow, Mr. Ken Schrader as well. It's capitalizing on the whatchamacallit, basically pulling a Mike Bliss from like his rookie season, like a season ago. Really nice stuff to see for that 49 team having some success. Now, in terms of catching up to that 17 car, it's probably not going to happen.
Time to go. The leader is about 6 seconds.
I was not clear. Yeah, that's on me. I was not clear at all. So now we got the right rear, I think, damaged now. So that's going to make the car a little bit looser, at least I hope.
You're making up some time.
I went wide as well. Get out of my way, you stupid bitch. All right, fine. I'll yield. I can't believe I had to yield against friggin' Jack Sprague. Well, yeah, GG on that top 5, Matt Kenseth, if I ain't going to be able to catch up to you. Especially since I also got 2 logo rivals in front of me anyway.
You're closing on the leader.
Props to Jack Sprague, though, for getting the elbows out, though. Unfortunately, we're going to try to give him a little bump and shove a little bit as ourselves, try to get around the 0 car again. Not even for a spot. He's just being annoying. And Johnny Benson, of all people, is really on my ass for a position as well. And we're going to finally be able to get around the 0 car as well. I forget if you're 070 or whatever, 122.
Okay, let's get after these guys now. Number 122 isn't.
Yeah, he's angry, but I don't give a shit. It's all good. So now we just got to hold on for the next 3 laps. The white flag is out. One lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. There we go. Our race has been, well, I guess you could call it a final, you know, a very well good finale of Bristol races for this career mode anyway. I'm surprised the yellow flag didn't, like, come out during the pit cycle. And Ward Burton decided to take a snooze, and we finish in 6th place. 6th place as Ward Burton finishes the podium spot. He took that away from Jeff Green. Really nice to see as Happy Harvick wins.
The yellow didn't wave as much as usual.
Yeah, you're right, but that just makes for a better race in my opinion. It really makes the better drivers stand out that much more.
The UPS Ford ended up in the top 10 at the end of the race.
Top 10s are sometimes just as hard to get as a win. That whole team did a great job.
The 88 car gained some respect out there in this one.
There's no better feeling than trusting the guys around you on the track. If you don't have to worry about the guy behind wrecking you, you can focus on the track and running fast laps.
From all of us here at EA Sports, thank you for joining us for this evening's race. We'll see you next time.
So it's Happy Harvick that wins tonight here at the Sharpie 500. I guess that tonight's episode would be, a proper send-off in terms of Bristol Motor Speedway standards. I'd say this is a pretty good send-off for this type of track. I mean, it was a pretty good last run. I was expecting a caution to really shake things up on that last run again, but that's okay. We led some laps. We basically kind of offset Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s lap lead stuff, so it's all good to go. I don't know if he got the most laps led. I think that might have been Harvick during that whole second run or whatnot. But yeah, Harvick's definitely celebrating a little bit now. He's trying to get himself back in the top, I think towards the top 3 in points. He's still got a ways to go though, of course. I think we're still a full race ahead of everybody else, it seems, besides me and Junior. But yeah, congrats Harvick. So as we take a look at the race results here today, Kevin Harvick, Happy Harvick. I thought it was Tony Stewart that was leading. Apparently I was completely wrong. Happy Harvick wins today tonight at the Sharpie 500. As well, we got Jimmy Johnson second, Ward Burton third, Jeff Green fourth, Kenza fifth, ourselves sixth, Johnny Benson seventh, Stanton Barrett eighth, Montgomery ninth, and Dale Jr. ended up inside the top 10 after all. All right, so we actually still gained points and still gained a points day. He didn't get the most laps led either, so that's awesome. Also to say thanks to see. So thank you, Harvick. As we take a look at the rest of the field, oh my gosh, Fittipaldi had a fantastic day. It seems. I thought both these guys were on the same strat to win this race. Apparently not. Really interesting stuff there. And it's just about business as usual in terms of everybody else, where else they finished anyway. So yeah, except for this one, I gave you a little bit of a bump, McMurray, and you just blew your engine. Okay, whatever, sure. Well, that was sure fun, wasn't it? Anyway, the next episode, of course, will feature the Southern 500, our last ever Southern 500 of NASCAR Thunder 2004. I know it's sad. We're getting closer and closer to the finale of this playthrough, man. It's been a hell of a ride over a whole year. Pretty much about to be 2 years at this point, if the way my upload schedule is being. I mean, I'm still doing Thunder 2000. That's my primary focus now, of course. But anyway, if you like the episode, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. We just recently passed 200 subs. Not 200. Wow. We just recently passed 600, not 200. Wow. Where'd the other 400 people go? Anyway, we'll see you next time for our final race at the Southern 500.